Soul family, good morning. This is your brother Nine Ether Deezy back in with another one. Hey, you digging that background? It's pretty nice, right? You see some of them trees, you see some of the pier, you see some apartments, you see some more buildings, and you see all of this water, right? It's nice. Yep, outdoors. Once again, gotta stay in that nature, baby. Gotta get that sunlight. Gotta recharge and stay vitalized on a day in and day out basis. In this one, I want to talk about something that's called maintaining the way. Or in other words, continuing within your nature. I think the time period that we're in nowadays, a lot of people are waking up to a lot of inner truths about who they really are on a deep, solar, molecular level. And they're putting away with the masks and the image that they once portrayed to the world in order to be possibly perceived in certain ways. And maintaining the way. I think once you reach a certain stage within your life, we really just stop caring about what others think of us, and we just maintain the way. We really stick by our guns, and we really lock in to who we actually are. Because maybe we've tried playing, keyword playing other roles, and those roles weren't congruent with who we really are on a deep solar molecular level. So we cast it out. Maybe we tried on this mask, that mask, and another mask, trying to fulfill a certain role, but it just wasn't adding up. And I think we stopped caring. I definitely have. I've been I've been stopped caring for a while, but I've reached a certain point now within my journey where it's just there's no going back. I'm maintaining the way. I'm basking within my own nature. And I know everybody has different stages that they go through in life, and life is not a one and done type of thing. It has many phases, right? But I do think when people tend to really work on themselves and internalize a lot of truths that they may have once kicked to the side of the curb, they really stay true to themselves, and they really discover themselves. That phase that maybe a lot of people thought they were going through was actually not a phase. It was more of a crystallization, I should say, into who they actually are. It was really compressing them on a deeper level. And, they maybe had to have come to that realization. I definitely have. And you watching this video, you may eventually come to that realization too. I don't care if you're in your 20s or you're in your 40s. Some of us, let's say, crystallize at different rates, at different ages, at different levels, and each person is different. No person has the same set of DNA. No snowflake is 100% identical. Is the same thing with us. So soul family, if you out there, whoever you are, like I said, whether you're in your 20s, you're in your 40s, you're in your 50s even, right? I don't care if the skin tone of you is lighter in hue, or is it darker in hue, or is it a medium in hue? I don't care, but I do know there's a lot more of y'all out there that are very similar to me within this regard, right? Although we, vary. We have different skill sets, different paths that we've walked previously, but these paths and skill sets seem to be converging to a specific point. And maintaining the way. I want you to maintain the way like I'm maintaining the way. And, when we maintain the way, our paths converge. So if you're finding this video, salute to you. And once again, this is your brother, Nani Kadizi, over and out. One love. Peace out.